Hey Libras, this is Hal for HES Ultimage, and this is your Spirit Tarot forecast for the month of June. Hey guys, yeah, I am going to start calling it Spirit Tarot Forecast because it's pretty obvious at this point that I'm a medium receiving messages from Spirit, so yeah, so I won't call it Divination Forecast anymore. It's pretty trivial, but I just feel like if I'm communicating with Spirit, it's gonna, be easier to just call it a Spirit Tarot forecast than to have to keep telling you guys that I'm doing that. Okay? Alright, that said, oh yeah, the other thing is, I am offering a few readings now live on Skype in addition to the audio file that you receive afterwards of that reading. So if you would like to take a look at them, hit the link below to my website. I've got tons of different readings that I do. Got energy bracelets on my website too that are really awesome, so go ahead and check it out. Alright, okay, I believe we're gonna, get started, and here we go. These are bonus cards to kick you off. Okay, Fresh Water and Sky Dancer, okay? Fresh Water shows, it's like beautiful rebirth energy of emotion. It's like stepping into new emotional waters, refreshed emotional waters. It's a really fresh, okay, obviously fresh because the word fresh is in the title. Like open, wonderful feeling. It's like rebirth of feelings, basically. Then we've got Sky Dancer. Sky Dancer has to do with like dreams and stuff, and it's also this energy of like a sprinkle of fairy dust onto like everything in life. So it's like because of new emotional territory or refreshing emotional territory that you're going to go through in June will be resultant of all this other stuff, okay? Okay, cool. All right. Wow. Okay. Interesting. All right, give me 1 second because I want to bring these together here for you. We've got the Earthseed and Distance, okay? The Earthseed and Distance. And then, oh my god, trade winds. Okay, because another air sign already got trade winds tonight, for June. So I think for air signs, it's going to probably be important for shifting energy in June and shifting focuses, etc. This looks like you're going to be shifting a focus about something that you were trying to manifest and gaining distance from it in order to shift your focus to other things that are probably going to be more fulfilling. And I'm going to tell you why now, because now this is making a lot of sense. Because we've got the Fresh Water with Sky Dancer. That would suggest to me that moving on to other, okay, because it's Earthseed, it has to do with things that you want to physically manifest, like projects, maybe relationships, but like that you would have a very heavy hand in it. This is suggesting for June, for Libras, to, take a step back and relax and just not have your hands in it so much, because you need to gain distance from what it is that you're trying to manifest in order to shift your energy or shift the situation, okay? Because that's really important, because this fresh perspective, this fresh emotional perspective, is going to help you, gain, sorry guys, I had to shift the camera again because we rearranged the living room here, so otherwise you're going to get the light glare in me, is going to be giving you, more inspiration towards, how life could be a little more ideal or a little more dreamy or a little more improved towards a more perfect vision, would be what I was thinking with Sky Dancer in here. Give me a second. Okay, cool. We're going to take a look at reaping now, actually. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. Big, and here we go. This was exactly what I was seeing, guys. Big healing month for you. Big healing month for Libras. Here we go, guys. Multi-dimensional healing. Love and peace. Luna Rosa. Emotional healing. Okay? These are just two of the reaping. Let me show you the other two. Circle of Clouds, okay? And then the World, okay? Circle of Cloud shows me protection around your thoughts. In this case, I feel like your thoughts are a direct result of your feelings, and that's why you need to refresh or step into new feelings. Because whatever it is right now that you're trying to manifest and being very particular about manifesting, it's probably causing you some frustrations or some blocks that you need to remove, okay? Because that's why trade winds is here, because you're trying to shift the energy. It's like that concept of okay, well, it's the concept of Tai Chi as a martial art is like shifting energies and shifting motion, and the way that, oh god, how am I not gonna remember this? And Feng Shui is like shifting the energy of a room, which is hilarious because that's what we just did to the living room. They rearranged the furniture. But this is the energy that you're bringing into June, and that's going to be a situation for you in June, is that shifting of energy. And oh, because the world is in reaping, it shows that it's like a full culmination of something. I think you're going to be seeing like the full circle of, in this case, how you need to protect and guard your thoughts in order to give yourself the healing and release and relief that you need. You got 2 healing cards. From this deck, I think they're only really like, okay, there are 3 healing cards and you got 2 of them, okay? And the love and, it's love and prayer. They print them really small at the bottom here. You probably can't even read it because it's so small at the bottom. With multidimensional healing, it shows me the idea of like a serenity, okay? Like divine peace, okay? Which I think you really need, because with Circle of Clouds too, it shows me you need divine peace, you need mental philosophical peace, and because that's the reaping, that should be what you get from this month, as long as you follow through with the other stuff that we're going to talk about here. And then you'll get, you know, Luna Rossa, the emotional healing, okay? And then you'll see that like everything came around the way it should have, okay? And that can also be a part of how you see, you know, everything else that's transpired that led you to that place. But there definitely is the need for healing for Libras in June, and you will be getting it. Okay, all right, cool. Energy you're bringing. Ah, I love this, and it's perfect for you because we already have so much of that new energy, refresh energy, okay? I'm gonna start calling this the Feng Shui month for Libras. All right. Energy you're bringing, a night on earth, magical new beginning. This is one of my favorite cards, and okay, I have a few favorite cards in this deck, but this is one of them, and it shows up a lot for people. Because it doesn't even just suggest something new, but something that's new and for your highest good, okay? Because you're bringing that, and again, it's for your highest good because it has to do with you being able to monitor and gain objectivity towards your thoughts to see how you can protect your own feelings, okay? And that's going to lead to you, again, receiving the rest of the healing you need and seeing how things have served the purpose they needed to, and how you needed that time to think and reflect, you know, in order to get that healing again. But the fact that you're ready for new things is really great. There's quite a bit of that energy for a few signs this month in June. And again, with the fresh water, it's like you really need new, fresh areas when it comes to your emotional territory, and that's really clear through all of this. You need the healing. You need that step into new emotional territory and new feelings that are going to help you come to terms with other things that you need to. And again, it has to do with something that you really, really want to manifest, but you need to gain distance from, because the more you worry about it and get frustrated by it, the more it's going to chisel away at you. And trust me, I know this. Being a major Capricorn, as much as like my son's Pisces, I've got a lot of Capricorn in my chart. I can understand how frustrating it can be sometimes when you want to make something manifest so badly, you want to create something so badly, you want to make an opportunity happen so badly, or a relationship, and you can't for some reason. That sometimes just stepping away, taking a breather, and, you know, shifting your energy or focus to something else can really be like all the healing that you require in that moment. And for June, this is going to be an important lesson for you. Okay, give me a second. Action next. Action. Cool. Action is Space Dragon. This is kind of perfectly awesome with everything you're dealing with. Space Dragon being the action has to do with transcendence over your hopes, dreams, and wishes. What were we just talking about? The idea of how frustrating it can be sometimes for you to want to manifest something so badly and for it to either not be coming through or not be time for it. Because again, people, remember what I call universal trump? I have a whole video now on I have to bleep that out now. I need to get that video editing software. I'm gonna do it this month because then nobody gets to see the video. But yeah, like, so if you want to get more on that, you can. Basically, I call universal trump will of the universe, will of God. So if that's why it's not manifesting, don't worry, it'll come around eventually. But this month, it isn't about manifesting that thing or getting that opportunity. It's about gaining distance from those goals in order to relax, in order to, you know, gain a breath of fresh air, really, and shift your energy and make things better for yourself. Because, like, even I'm realizing very deeply this month in May that it's so important to, you know, be able to step out of yourself, give yourself love, give yourself care, give yourself encouragement, etc., to keep your foundation strong. And with Space Dragon being in your action sector, it really is asking you to rise above the conditions attached to your hopes, dreams, and wishes, you know, whether they be for career, life path or life goal, love, etc., that you rise above those circumstances that might be blocking you currently or preventing you from manifesting it, in order to gain greater clarity, to protect your own feelings and get the healing that you need in order to see the big picture of things. And again, part of that big picture is you gaining your peace, okay? And you gaining your peace of mind and healing yourself in the moment to become stronger for the next act. That's really important, guys. I'm going to say it again. Allowing yourself to make yourself stronger for the next act, okay? All right, and here we go. Reflection is da-da-da-da, sunrise. Okay, so that's where your mind should be. And what was I just saying? Literally, preparing for the next act. Sunrise is the energy of, you know, a sunrise, of new beginnings, new opportunities, new ways to make something happen, you know, like new avenues that can open, okay? So whatever the obstacles are now, know that there are other things on the horizon for you. And that's what you need to keep in mind this month. Rather than beating yourself up a lot and going, why can't I make this happen? Why won't this happen for me? Like, nothing ever happens for me, etc., etc. That gets to a real extreme, but it might be where you're feeling. You need to really realize that, you know, tomorrow is a new day. Next month is a new day, you know? Well, it's a new month, but you know, it's full of new days. New days where new opportunities can be boundless. And you need to be aware of that because, again, that's where you're going to find your healing. That's where you're going to find your center. That's where you're going to get out of any kind of negative loops you have in order to clear your mind and clear all of the, you know, doubts, fears, negativity, feelings of being trapped, etc. You need to be able to do the healing this month. And again, I'll show you the healing cards again because you need them. And you got 2 of them, and you're going to get them, okay? Multidimensional healing, love and prayer, Luna Rosa, emotional healing. And again, like, then you'll see that everything comes full circle. You learn your lesson about, you know, it's a lesson that you can use, you know, whenever. Sometimes we need to hear it, really, because I know this lesson just as well as anyone. Totally forgot it this month. So I'm from this school as well, because everybody knows I love my Libras, so of course I'm sharing your lesson this month. Alright, guys. Yep, that said, I do personal readings. If you want one, hit the link below. Hope you do, and I hope that you have a beautiful, healing, revitalizing month, because, again, plenty of new things on the horizon for you. Remember that. I'll see you later.